Hello, students of 10th class. This is Shruti. Today I'll discuss with you your chapter first of civics. Your chapter is power sharing. You have to watch this video very carefully. This is part 2 video. Let's start. First of all, you have to understand this question once again. What is power sharing? Power sharing means the distribution of power among the organs of the government, such as the legislative, executive, and judiciary. Alright? Power sharing helps in achieving the stability of political order. Now your new topic is why power sharing is desirable. Power sharing is desirable because of these reasons. First one is it helps to reduce the possibilities of conflict between social groups. Second one, it ensures stability of government. Third one is it helps in the unity of the nation. Fourth one is it is the basis of democracy. Alright, now the new topic is forms of power sharing. In this topic you will find in a democracy, political power should be distributed among as many citizens as possible. Power sharing arrangement in modern democracy can take various forms. Let's look at some of the most common arrangement that we have. In power sharing arrangements you will have first one, horizontal distribution of power. In horizontal distribution power, you have to distribute power in horizontal shape like this. Power is shared among different organs of government such as the legislature, executive, and judiciary. Alright. There is no one can exercise unlimited power. So this results in a balance of power among different institutions. Now you remind first functions of these institutions. Legislature responsible for making law and executive responsible for executing law, and judiciary responsible for describing law and checking both legislature and executive. Alright? In legislature, for making law, ministers and government officially exercise power. This arrangement is called a system of check and balance. Now second one is vertical distribution of power. Power can be shared among government at different levels. Central, union, state, and local. Alright? These distribution of power called division of power, federal division of power. Alright? This division of power involving higher and lower level of government, vertical division of power. Alright? Now third one is power may also be shared among different social groups like religious and linguistic groups. Alright? Both groups should have some distributed power to each other. Alright? You can see the example of this distribution in Belgium. This type of arrangement is meant to give representation in the government and administration to diverse social groups who otherwise would feel aliened from the government. Alright? This method is followed to give minority communities a fair share in power. Like reservation. Community government in Belgium is a good example of this arrangement. In India, seats are reserved for SC and ST in assemblies and parliament also. Now fourth one is political parties, pressure groups, and movements. Here power sharing arrangement can also be seen in the way political parties, pressure groups, and movement control or influence power. For example, UPA government before 2014 was a coalition government in which power was shared by various political parties. Alright? Now your chapter has done. Now you have to try to solve your exercises questions. Alright? Okay then, stay home, stay safe, take care.